Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be testing out the brand new brawler Cordelius. So we've already maxed him out in record time, so we're just going to test him out at around 700 matchmaking, and then of course we're going to push him up to 1k. Also, I'm streaming over on Twitch as a push. It's not going to be like a race to get the first one to get 1k, but at least you guys can get some good knowledge and we can just play Cordelius and see whether he's strong. So before we jump into things, then make sure you're using the creator code in the shop. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright guys, jumping into the first game, then, so we're going to be testing out all of his gears, star powers, and also his gadgets, just to test out, see which one feels a little bit stronger. So Cordelius, he's very limited in range, so I can see this map definitely playing to his strengths for sure. I can see me hiding around walls a lot to try and see, to try and build up that first super. And then of course you can actually just fire it through a wall and you should just be able to 1v1 anyone. So we're just going to fire this through to the Edgar. Now I'm in a 1v1 with him. I should just be able to absolutely destroy him. And now we've got our next super. So this is one thing that I feel like might be really strong about Cordelius that I definitely underrated in my sneak peeks. It's the cycling of the supers. But that's the first game. Really quick, let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, jumping into the next game then. So this probably could be a little bit faster. We're at 700 matchmaking. Probably around 900 would have been fairer. But we've still got another, well, I forgot about this gadget, to be fair. This gadget is basically an Otis super, but the click of a button is completely broken. I had this argument with trying to see the ways to buff, Bell's grounded stop power, for example. You think of Cordelius, he can literally mute someone with a click of that button. Like, at least with Otis and Bell, you have to build up their supers. Like, Cordelius has this as his gadget, so could have probably used my gadget there to of course boost my chance of winning. And now I'm just going to use this on Bo, and that's going to give my teammates a more free chance to score. Unfortunately, timing was a little bit off, but you can see how potentially broken it could really be in Brawl. So if that Bo was defending and we got some better synergy, I think for sure we could have just scored that one so easily. So I'm just going to run into this Mortis. I feel like Cordelius is going to be a decent counter against him just because of this gadget. We've got another gadget here with, again, the range is a little bit off, but we could just walk through these guys. Let's hop into the next one. Okay, so jumping into the next game then. So not really had the chance to really get too many kills, but just, again, using the super, I think he's going to be absolutely game-breaking in that sense. So unfortunately, the Primo's, okay, no, he's not going to give us the win. Thank God, because I don't really like it when people just throw for us because it can get a little bit annoying. So I'm just going to enter the realm with the tick. Should just be able to take him down so easily, and that's going to free up the goal for my teammates. So again, another brawler which is going to have a really strong super on Brawl. I guess a lot of brawlers do, like Maisie, for example, is just even better on Brawl. But yeah, for example, Cordelius is going to be absolutely insane on Brawl. You can see the cycling of this super is absolutely crazy. I can't activate my gadget in the realm actually, so I think a good strat could be to pop the gadget onto like the Shelly for example, and then enter the 1v1 because you get that little bit of a leeway. So okay, the Primo just jumped straight for me. A little bit of a bad move from him. My teammates are just going to be able to carry me in, but so far I can feel him being really strong. Let's hop into the next one. Guys, jumping into the next game, so we're swapping the gadget and the star powers. So we're using the jump gadget and then the star power that gives you the mushrooms when you're in the realm. So I think that's going to be the worst build for Cordelius, but I can quite easily see them being pretty underrated. So we're going to pop super onto one of these guys in a second. Just going to pop it on the Primo, take him down, and actually get me a little bit of a boost of healing, which is going to be very useful. I feel like this star power could actually be secretly strong. So again, I'm just going to kill the Mortis. I know I'm going to cycle to my next super, so I may as well just use my super, get the benefit of the star power. Okay, do get the trade-off. I feel like there's going to be a bunch of glitches. Fingers crossed, touch wood, there's been no glitches so far, but with Willow there's been some great game-breaking stuff, and we're kind of yet to actually face that. So in a 1v1 here, we can just run into the Primo, take him down so easily. They can't do anything. And again, I really underestimated Cordelius because last time, actually in my sneak peeks, I didn't realize that they can't use gadget or their super or anything. So in a 1v1, they're completely screwed. That's going to be another game. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, jumping into the next game then. So yeah, Cordelius seems pretty strong. We're just walking through everyone. Again, my teammates are just playing really well, but I'm not having any struggles in a 1v1, which I did definitely with Maisie. It was very awkward last time around with the last Brawl Pass brawler. So we're going to use the realm onto Mortis. That's actually going to save our teammates as well. That could be a really good thing to have. Saving your teammates with a super, definitely an underrated feature. So let's see if maybe I can pass this off and perhaps score. in the realm. Okay, no, that was a little bit of a misplay. But you get what I mean. I wonder if you can shoot the ball yourself and then put the brawler into the realm, and if it goes in, that would be a really underrated strat. So I've yet to use my gadget just yet. We're going to put ball in the realm right here just so we can try and take him down. I'm going to go over my mushrooms though and make sure I get that extra healing, and we should be able to take him down. Okay, nice. My teammates can just spawn there. I'm going to put Shelly in the realm as well, get into my mushrooms, and I just think it's pretty much GG for them once they get in the realm, especially with these mushrooms. I don't know which stop power is going to be better. Let's hop into another game. Okay, so jumping into quite possibly the last game, maybe a couple more inners. Every single game is been 1 minute long, which is just funny considering we're not even trying to like play at like 0 trophies, which is pretty funny. But again, we can just run it into these guys. Okay, that's the first time I died. I kind of forgot I've got an escape gadget, so if an assassin wants to come close to you, you could probably use that gadget and get away. I did have to spend a ridiculous amount of money, by the way, on the Supercell store. I think it was like £100 to basically get most of the Brawl Pass. I think it's actually about £50 though in gems, so a little bit annoying, but we can use the super here on Mortis, take him down so easily. And okay, I meant for that to go on the call, but okay, Tara's gonna completely mess up our super, and we're getting close to our super ourselves here, but my teammates should just be able to walk this one in, thankfully enough, and we're close to our next round, so then we can just start cycling. I kind of mentioned that in my sneak peek video on Cordelius, so I think once you get one super, I think the short range won't be a problem whatsoever. So again, just absolutely destroy them in a 1v1. I just feel like you can just go up to every single opponent and just take them down so easily. Like, look at this, Mortis can't do a single thing, and we're just gonna wait for Cole to come back and respawn. We can just run into him every single time, and he just walked into the mushroom, and that's actually going to damage him. So again, we're going to walk into the Tara, take her down really easily, and this is just funny. We're just cycling. The enemies don't have a clue what's going on, really. That's going to be another game. Let's hop into the final one. Alright guys, jumping into the final game then. So as I mentioned in the intro, I'll be streaming and also doing a video on the 1K. So if you want to see my final impressions on Cordelius, whether he's OP or not, make sure to check out my stream and also my final video, because this is just first impressions. It's pretty impossible, I would say, to tell straight away whether something's broken or not, because maybe you're just getting the right matchups for the first 10 minutes. We've got to really test him out against every single brawler, but so far so good. He seems really strong, especially this automatically charging super circle. I think could be a little bit too broken, so we're going to look to get Crow into this realm right here. We're going to pop the mushroom. We're going to be able to take him down as well, and let's just see here whether the mechanic, okay, we'll have to test that out on my stream. You'll have to watch my stream. Maybe that's a little bit of a teaser, maybe it's a bit of a teaser, but anyways, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out both things as I mentioned. Cordelius to me feels really strong, maybe not broken, but I think incredibly strong, and I'll see you guys next time.